finance minister, 3 of his lackeys and lawyers, the Premier of Nova Scotia, the Minister at Nova Scotia Municipal Relations. I've been doing this for several years now. MLA Frank Corbett and the CBRN.
Have you filed tax returns up till now?
Once I found out about this, yes. I stopped filing several years ago once I found out that there was no law that I had to do it, and I wrote to the commissioner to make sure.
Are you working?
No.
You don't get any income at all?
No.
Since how long?
Year at least.
Have you worked though in the past?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Actually paid taxes off your monies?
Yeah. They just take it off you, right? What are you supposed to do? I haven't filed a return though. Because there's no law in Canada that says I have to file a return, so why bother? Oh, that's old work. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. Yeah. This is a lien I filed against it to evidence that, this isn't me. All capital names are fictions. They're corporations created by the government. And this here number is a bond tracking number. I was able to look it up on Fidelity.com's website. I've wrote to everybody. No one has ever told me I'm wrong. No one will tell me I'm wrong under their oath of office or commercial liability whatsoever.
I said that's going to open up quite a can of worms.
Yeah, like
that.
if it was a corporation, corporations would file a T2.
Right? So it is a corporation. I've ascertained that. And this is value. It's generating value on the stock market right now as we speak. We could take it to a brokerage and look it up.
It's the trust would have to go in a T2, not a T3. T3 is for death.
Okay?
So you do a corporate return.
Well, if it's a corporation,
Yeah, and
It
that's
have
what you're
to be.
saying, that you're a corporation.
Yep, that's what that is. That's a
Yeah.
then a
corporation.
corporation would have to be on the trust return.
My understanding is that our government is structured that God is at the top, followed by man, and then by public servants. So why are public servants giving us a hard time? Why can they come take money at our bank, or why are they punishing us with fees? By having a social insurance number, we're now an employee of the corporation called Canada, registered in the SEC in Washington. So what I've done is denied consent to be governed. I filed it with the MLA Frank Corbett and the CBRN. They did not rebut me, so now I'm a free man on the land. I have them on videotape saying that I'm a free man on the land. And now I'm above public servants, and I'm above them. So, I don't know, I'm a free man now, and I just want to get at my money. It's a little frustrating to know that you're a millionaire and they just don't even want to talk about it or give you your cash.
Because other than that, I can't tell you what to do with it.
No. And we don't do corporate returns.
Yeah.
You'd have to go to an accountant for a corporate return.
I have to go right to an accountant.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do
Corporate
any.
return, we don't do corporate.
So what kind of returns do you do?
Just personal.
Business,
We do the
personal,
trusts for
trust return, deceased taxpayers,
Yeah.
GSTs, payroll.
Wouldn't a
Pretty
business
much.
be a corporation?
No, we do
Sole
sole
proprietor.
proprietors.
But
Just
they'd be,
a small
well,
business.
they'd have to be corporations too, right?
No.
Everyone would have to be corporate. So
No.
what are they running as?
Sole
Sole
proprietor.
proprietor.
Anybody can operate a business without being
Yeah.
incorporated.
You can open a
don't
business
have to
under
be
your own
incorporated.
name.
You don't have to be incorporated, eh?
No.
So how does the government have any control over it at that point?
They don't until you file
Well,
your
we're
tax
under
return.
a self-assessing
Self-assessed system.
tax system, so you're on your own to do it yourself.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys can't help me fill out my taxes.
No, if it's going on a corporate return, you're going to have to get an accountant.
That's a total bummer. But the CRA is going to have to help me fill that out, right?
If you call them on the phone, they're going to have to. They have to help you on the phone.
Well, I can't. I don't even know where to start to tell you the crazy things people have done to me when I brought this up. My buddy, I got him into this, and I'm telling him, like, this number here in the back is worth money and stuff. So what he did, he just called up Vital Statistics and he wanted to talk to the signature on it, right? And he asked them, what's the number on the back of my birth certificate for? Click, they hang up on him. Right? So I caught the finance department and Minister Ramona Jennings in misrepresentation. One says one thing and the other says the other thing. they say this isn't worth, doesn't have monetary value. We won't go into the meanings of what those words mean. And it's not a $10 bill. I know that. I asked you a specific question. Minister Ramona Jenick says it's a unique number to track the certificate inventory. And I'm like, inventory always has value. Wait a second, we're talking about my birth certificate. What do you mean, inventory?
Was she talking inventory of the actual paper it's on?
This is security paper. Canada and the United States went bankrupt in 1933 under the Federal Reserve Banking Act, Order in Council number 16 here in Canada.
Yeah.
So we're bankrupt. So what they did instead is they enacted House Joint Resolution 192. Everything is paid for by the government. All we have to do is sign for it. They created these prepaid exemption accounts to the U.S. Treasury because Canada is part of the United States. The United States is a corporation, and they're all situated in Washington, D.C. under the SEC. There's only three, as far as I can find out, there's only three non-bankrupted nations in the world. The Vatican, London, which isn't part of England, and then Washington, D.C., which isn't part of the United States, hence the D.C. at the end of it. And it's all just a great big trick. So I've actually used this to pay bills successfully before, and now I just want to get my escrow bank money that they're holding from me.
But other than that, like, to be, if it's a corporation, that it's going to have to be filed by an accountant.
Yeah. On a T2.
T2, not a T3.
Would accountant work the same way as you guys and just take a fee off of the thing? I'd have to pay him cash up,
You
eh?
have to do it up front.
That's a bummer. That means I have to call the CRA and get back on the forums and get these guys to help me out. The deception, it
The
never ends.
T2, you can download it off the internet. So that's what you do.
Oh yeah, I just called CRA and got to send them all to me. They're pretty good for that. Except they will not send you the guides for these. I've been requesting them
Well-
for 3 years. They will not send me the guides.
You should be able to download it.
I did.
That's
Oh,
why,
yeah.
They'll tell you to go on the internet now and
Yeah.
get the guides.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they'll send me every form I ask for except for the guides explaining what to do with them. I've already downloaded them. It took me a while to realize that they're just jerking me around. Oh, well, I was hoping to get my shmoo money today. Oh well. If you got Facebook, visit my Facebook page on this. Free the Shmoo. Yeah. It's a cartoon character that was created in the around the same time that they set up this system. It's quite hilarious.
SCHMOO?
SHMOO, no C.
SH.
MOO. Free the Shmoo. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Actually, that was in the password today, and it was SCHMOO.
I'm trying to get the word out on this, eh? I didn't forget anything.
Well, good luck with that.
Eventually. I'm gonna get it eventually. Oh, and you can look it up on the stock market and find out, oh, I got $8 million sitting around that the government's using for federal transfer payments. Should have told me that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, what's one of the conditions of a contract? Full disclosure. If you never heard of it, there's no contract. And how do you get it? How do you contract with a baby anyway? Ever notice they're really eager to get younger and younger kids for a social insurance number? You know, it's at those commercials. That's the second part of the contract. Your parents do the first part when they sign your birth certificate, and when you become legal adult, then you get your social insurance number. Now you work for us.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Betty.
Okay.
My adventure continues.
Good luck with it. See ya.
Might have to change that poster.
Yeah.